Hello everybody, Andy here from the Henry Game Channel. Welcome back to Kaiserredux and to a new playthrough. You're probably wondering why I abandoned the Mongolia one, but I felt like I'd kind of done what I wanted to do. I know I missed off quite a lot with restoring the eastern borders and everything, but I lost interest, and I quite fancy playing as Walt Disney in the Pacific States of America. So we're up to the point where the Civil War is definitely about to kick off. The only focus I can really do now, I think that's actually worth it, is going down the create the Pacific Defense Command, since we claim it to be the real America and our army is officially the United States Army. The command hierarchy remains unclear on many levels. As such, we'll push for the creation of the Western Defense Command, an apparent detachment of the army which will work independently. We'll reunite the army and structure once the Civil War is won. So we're probably in one of the better positions in this Civil War because we don't have enemies completely surrounding us. This flank, or this side of our country, is completely fine. We only have one border to cover, so we just need to push forward. Which we only have 13 divisions right now. We are currently getting 8 militia divisions in Northern California. The Pacific Declaration. Ever since the first peaceful transfer of power between George Washington and John Adams, the government of the United States has prided itself in respecting the wishes of its population after an election. This unspoken contract between the people and the government has been violated by General Douglas MacArthur. In disposing the democratically elected president in the name of preserving stability, he shattered the founding principles of our great nation. The destruction of the healthy civil-military relationship that has marked America since independence is a grievous slight to all the values we hold as a nation. In response, the governors of California, Washington, and Oregon have issued a joint declaration condemning the general's actions and demanding his immediate withdrawal from Washington. We doubt he will respond positively, but like the Patriots in 1776, we must take a stand against tyranny and oppression for the Republic. So right now we have the Pacific Congress, but I am, of course, going to be getting Walt Disney Benevolence and Progress route. We're going to be going down here, which will be interesting to see what actually goes on. But let's just try and get to the Civil War now. The militant wing of the IWW, the Red Guard, and other anarchist socialist militants have grown in recent weeks. Generally moving beyond striking, they have begun a campaign of industrial sabotage, targeted political assassinations, supply disruption, and doubling down on militant propaganda designed to appeal to urban workers. These combined efforts are generally damaging our economy, especially our ability to produce raw industrial goods. Minor socialist resistance. Fantastic. Attack the Red Guard cells. That is probably worthwhile doing. Not really hindering us too much, but we don't really want it to grow either. Chief of Staff. With the Civil War looming, the fact we do not have a Chief of Staff has prompted concern amongst various political and military leaders. Thus, they have met with the Pacific Congress to appoint a Chief of Staff to win the war. I think we're going to go with... yeah, I'm going to go with Samuel D. Surgis Jr. for the organisation and recovery rate. Western Manifesto. Frank Merriam, in coordination with the governors of Oregon and Washington, issued a stunning public statement today. In it, he claimed that if the so-called protector of American values could not be respected, the basic rights outlined in the Constitution, referring to Douglas MacArthur, it would be up to the people of the Pacific to defend America's inalienable rights, claiming that MacArthur's overthrow of the government was illegitimate. A new election would be held to select a new president. Albeit amongst a limited slate of candidates in the Pacific region, still according to Merriam, whoever won this election would still have more legitimacy than MacArthur and be tasked with overseeing the return of the nation to democracy by force if need be. Yes, we must preserve the Constitution. So we'll go for South California militias next. The command area has 14 to 28 divisions. They do, however, have a little bit of an issue with the clan resistance and shattered Minutemen resistance. Scattered, rather. See what happens. Oh gosh, syndicalist riot. Following Bill Haywood's own declaration of America's illegitimacy, many hoped that the capitalist syndicalists could come together and preserve American democracy. Those naive aspirations were dashed when Governor Merriam ordered the National Guard to violently suppress a syndicalist protest which broke out in Sacramento. This escalated into a widespread rioting across many western cities, with Seattle in particular descended into violence. Longshoremen and Teamsters broke into Seattle City Hall and proclaimed the city loyal to Haywood's Workers' Republic in Chicago. Currently, the city is in a tense standoff between National Guard units and the rebels holed up in the City Hall. Yes, we need to crush those traitors, please. Right. And we need to choose our Chief of Army. There's the more militia divisions. Let's go ahead and get another 4. With the Civil War looming, the fact we do not have a Chief of Army is prompt concern. Division attack, organization and supply consumption. I'm going to go for Frank Dow Merrill. I'm going to go for offensive. Oh, I will be going for offensive doctrine and logistics wizard. Clan growth. The clan has seen increased growth with their followers, linking up more effectively with other white fleet groups. Attacks on our politicians and officers have grown more common as the bombs being applied in a strategic location. Threats to kill those who cooperate with our government. Damn it! Organized clan resistance. Damn. So now we've got to weed out the clan. Gosh dang it. Air Force, we could go with Howard Hughes, close air support, air superiority with Henry, Harley, Hap, Arnold, or Oscar for the battlefield. I'm going to go for Henry Arnold. We don't actually have any planes production, then again, we only have one military factory. Election violence, tensions between the Pacific states and Washington have remained high over the last few weeks. But in the lead up to the new election, they erupted into open conflict. While some of the ships in the naval base San Diego were transferred to the East Coast after the first signs of unrest, many remained along with sailors from across the country. Details are sketchy, but it appears a base commander on orders from Washington ordered sailors to take weapons from the base armory and head into the city. Deploying themselves at polling places, they prevented poll workers from setting up. When morning came, large mobs surrounded these soldiers and began pelting them with rocks, bottles, and other debris. One of the sailors, hit by a bottle, fired back into the city, sending in chaos. California National Guard units were deployed and pitched street battles between sailors loyal to MacArthur and the guardsmen erupted, turning the tranquil city into a war zone. Damn, it's all kicking off. And that's not a good thing. Are they exercising right now? Why? Why would you do that? Like some of us are exercising. Chief of Navy, submarine defense. I'll go for submarine stuff. Election formally declared. On account of the influx of politicians and refugees from the rest of the country and to legitimize its claim as the leader of American democracy, the Pacifican Congress has formally passed legislation, declared a new election to settle the issue of who will control Congress over the areas we still control. With Congress currently deadlocked between the newly splintered parties, determine a dominant faction will be necessary to govern effectively, as Congress can agree on little other than continuing the fight. This will be interesting. It will indeed be interesting, and obviously he's over the limit now. We'll go ahead and get 3 militia divisions from Washington. And what we'll do is we will kind of try and fairly split them up. Let's get another general. Who do I want? A lot of them are politically connected. You're an old guard. Leslie McNair. Do you know what? You're not actually that bad, so. There we go. Let's just get that drawn in. I'd hate to be playing as the American Union State now. Like, geez, you've got. Oh! There's the Civil War. And of course, we do have a nice influx of factories to help us through it. We need to get some fighters in, so I think that will do. 45 steel short. Empire Japan is my go-to. And we should be able to push nicely forward right now, because they were exercising. Canada moves into New England. We will deal with that later. Why the hell would I want to go to war? Because they could back me. Alright. So, can we do an election? No, I don't know when that's going to happen, but who do we want to go for? Local manpower, mobilization, defense is the best offense. I kind of don't really want to do that one. Take the West. Marshal Arnold, division organization, recruit population, plan, speed, max planning. Officer instruction. I kind of want Point Kruger. Speed, mobilization, speed, reconnaissance, civilian, convert. No. McNair's kind of your artillery. Combined arms. Soft attack for the artillery. Tank destroyers. I'm gonna go with McNair. Airfields. Oh, we actually have a decent amount of planes. So I'm just gonna bin them right now, just so I can just deploy them a little bit better. That's not even better, dude. That's not even better, you idiot. Alright, so how many planes we... Right. Close air support. Don't have a ton of planes, but... I'm gonna move them down there when I get the chance. Come on. Come on, let me redeploy them. Flipping Canada seizing all of our land. How dare they? I guess it says grants us observer rights. Oh, we're only allowed to observe. How dare they? 14 and 14. Let's go ahead and get 2 more divisions. We kind of really want to knock out this silly little Western Command. We definitely want to do that. Romania has declared war on the Tsardom of Bulgaria. I think we should be relatively fine. Once we've pushed in here, I'll move the planes into the southwest. Japanese ambassador becomes High Commissioner. Well, we know what's going to happen to them. And they have joined the co-prosperity sphere. Let's really try and circle in some of their divisions. It's always a good thing to do. Do I want to deal with some of this? I think I'll go for the minor socialist resistance. Probably maybe would have been more beneficial to grab the federal front, but it's fine. How are we doing for equipment actually? We're short guns. I think what we'll do is we'll take a wee back burner on all of those. Support equipment, do we actually have... Right, let's delete the garbage here so we can actually get an understanding of what kind of divisions we're rocking. PSA militia, no support equipment anywhere in there. Just got artillery on that. No support there. No support. No support. No support equipment needed. Yeah, no support equipment is needed. So I think what we'll do is bin that for the time being. Get guns and artillery sorted. Keep up on motorized as well as best we can. Excuse me, what are you doing? Can we please kill them? Actually change it onto Sweden and Finland are at war. Let's get a little bit aggressive. What the hell research are we doing? What the hell is this crap? We don't need any of this jazz. Get that in the bin. I need to be working on stuff that's actually going to help us. Campaigns. The election 2 months out, the parties have crystallized. Both Republicans and Democrats suffering major splinters in response to the perceived failure of the main 2 parties to maintain stability alongside disagreements in the foreign policy within the American Civil War. Winning news parties, Democratic Republicans, the result of a unity trinket between liberal and reform-minded Democrats and Republicans in both parties who have tired of their conservative establishments. Another party to re-arise is the Old Progressive Party, which has existed in various forms, but has now absorbed largely progressive Republicans alongside various social democrats. Okay, interesting developments. Right. Well, the more land we take, the more militia units we get as well. We need to bear that in mind. Oh, there's actually a couple of American divisions that are down here. That's cute. Attempted assassination of Admiral Kolchak. Thank you, Hirohito. I can always rely on you. I could probably even request guns. Ah. No such luck right now. So who else has got some backing? Constitutional American Republic has backing from South Africa, Ukraine, and Germany. America has backing from nobody. Of course, the International backing the CSA. And Austria, Brazil, Russia, and Argentina are all helping Huey. So hopefully, the The Entente will back us. The intervention debate. Hopefully they'll pick me. It would be in their best interest to pick me. And what the hell? Hey! San Fran! Why are you blue? Yeah, pushing the Phoenix for us. New liberalization promise. Okay, cool. Alright, McNair report's done. Give me that. That gives us an armed military factory as well as some towed artillery. Actually, not towed artillery. Anti-tank and anti-air. But the station... Oh, superior firepower doctrine. At least we get 100% bonus for that. How many we lost so far in this? 10,000. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We might just want to park the bus soon though and just sort... just chill a wee bit, let some guys just recover and recuperate. Because for the most part, with the Japanese aid now as well coming. Celebrate endorsements. Okay. Thank you for hurting my pie. Changing up some party popularity and everything. Take Denver, AUS, come on. It's the Nation Council, we're only a viewer, so why should we care? I'll take that division from Arizona, please. Ah, what a shame. We have managed to encircle another division. Let's get to Albuquerque. Alright, San Fran's back under control. The 1937 Democratic Convention. The Democratic Party bosses have 3 proposals for the nominee in 1937. Running on the more moderate platform is California business manufacturer Henry J. Kaiser, while Oregon Senator and former military officer Charles H. Martin is running to his right. As the party bosses are unsure about the enthusiasm either men generate, there's a proposal to draft the popular businessman and cultural figure Walt Disney, whose top men have teased the idea of running. While the last of the 3 proposals is an unorthodox one, the Democratic Party has suffered from several splits and may need a more unifying figure to win. Who shall be the nominee? We're going to draft Disney. Disney's going to be our boy. His advisor will be Mickey Mouse. And, you know, let's have Goofy as well. Disney accepts the draft. Walt Disney accepted the offer to draft him as a candidate for the Democratic Party. In his public announcement, he stated that this campaign would attempt to mend the political divide in the nation and give the country much needed stability in the form of American morality and responsible governance. This is a relief for the Democratic Party that has been suffering from splits for the past few months. Right, I'm really just kind of wanting to secure the south a little bit more, and actually we're pushing quite nicely into the north still. There is some nice wee gaps. Then again, we are going to start coming into contact with Huey Long's men. Are the Japanese in a position to send us guns yet? No, it's too early in the game for them to have 60,000 guns. Kolchak, are you able to maybe... Just trying to think who could possibly send me guns. I don't think the Ottomans won't have guns, what am I thinking? Okay, slide please. Oh yes, Canada's willing to help me out. Which means the French might be also willing to aid me. Philippe. Oh, Philippe, man. Okay, who do we really want to choose for this? We want Disney anyways. Let me just check the I'm just on Discord right now for Kaiserredux, so I did have the page ready. I guess I'll just choose Howard Hughes. Robert Taft. Why? So many choices. Yeah, come on guys, I need you to get in positions. Oh yes, we do have promotions for him. Offensive Doctrine, Logistics Wizard. Probably these boys are going to get some nice wee upgrades soon. Hopefully to do with infantry, please. That would be very beneficial for us. You tell me we cannot beat that cavalry division. Yes, we encircled some boys up there. Nice. Oh, 1937 Democratic Republican Convention. Democratic has 5 candidates for nominee. Muckadoo. Muckadoo. What a name. In a shocking move, Hearst is throwing the hat in the ring, giving a speech outside Hearst Castle. The Pacific Marines must come to ceasefire with MacArthur. He promised that. Absurd. This is unacceptable. Hearst runs, get in the bin. You can stay away. This is Disney's throne. Well, not throne. He's not becoming like an emperor or anything. Although there is a route actually on the tree, where we can have Norton. Yeah, the Norton restoration, crowning Norton II. Which then we can take Greater California or retake America. A true empire. The Pacific American Empire. Which is actually somewhat interesting as well. What? These are not who... In the Area Contest Convention, Wow. What is this? Congratulations, Mr. Wallace. Is there any particular choice I need to choose here? No, don't keep scrolling down to the bottom. I need this page. I'm just gonna choose Mr. Wallace. Right, I think I might actually just pull the plug on our pushes. I will manually move some divisions in the south. We need to watch out for Mexico. Zapata could very much join in. Serbia's Kronk Alexander. We got another military factory. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's head back up over here. Told artillery yesterday. Some units. Nice. That put us back in the positive. Navy, get in the flipping port, please. Really, we should be thinking about like encircling these guys. Commonwealth nomination. Upton Sinclair. I don't care about these nominations. Just give me Walt. We need our man. We need him. And we needed them yesterday. I'm just trying to get another wee little sneaky division. Just... Oh, another one's biting dust. Oh, we got Las Vegas. Oh, Salt Lake City is the capital. Take it, please. Take it all the way. Couple divisions if we get that encirclement. We just got another one. Hopefully we get Salt Lake City. You move forward. How many divisions Huey got? Huey's got a lot. Huey does have a lot. At least we have 400k in our army. We got up to a max of 71 divisions, which is nice. Yangtze military government has died. A terrible shame. Actually, that's another division potentially there. Help with that division, please. Support from the resistance. Rebels fighting for the Pacific causes elsewhere. United States will make contact with government, offering an array of scavenged supplies. Why, thank you. Let's weed out them. Weed out the clan. They have no place in our America. Well, actually, they have no place anywhere, actually. Failed coup in Tokyo. There's a gap there. Move your ass. Retreat. Oh, retreat now. Harsh horror stories. Well, a nobleman disliked by the common people on a personal level has been using his papers to make sure people still feel he's the only viable option. Damn this. He needs to be put in his place. I feel like I don't really want to use the push the Federalist front right now. I kind of feel like that'd be a waste of that. Right now, for the most part, everything is fine and dandy. That's 3 divisions. We don't need to try and push that. Japan in a position to send us aid yet. Russia announces her ambitions. No, you're not able to help me. Canada might be able to help me a little bit more. I'm surprised they haven't, you know, decided to back anybody yet. Willing to give me another 1,000 guns, which I am very happy with. I will return the favour when the second Velcry kicks off. That is my offer to them. Japan announces her ambitions, of course. They will be very close to capitulating, surely. Oh, they are very close. Albuquerque will definitely kill them. Who's on the way to Albuquerque? You are! Off you go, son. And you also head to Albuquerque. Right, combined arms units. We lose artillery attack and defense, but we get soft attack and breakthrough toward artillery. Production cost down as well. Max entrenchment goes up and breakthrough goes up. Is that research speed as well? Ah, refitting speed. Refitting speed? When was that a thing? Aha! Okay, 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 okay. Right, for the sake of not actually being able to get to the front in time, we'll do that. Move, 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 boys. Spirituous party endorses Hearst. What is happening? No one cares about Hearst. Get him in the bin. No, don't push forward. I just want you to be behind that river. Oh my gosh. Look at all these. Wait, which one was Walt for again? Oh, he's here. He's here. Walt is here. Henry Arnold intervenes and declares... Right, let me just check. Let me just check. We don't want this ballsing up now. Henry Arnold intervene and declares martial law. Okay. That's what we wanted. But the... Okay, we did have Disney. No! Wait, what? He intervened, right? So now what are we doing? What is bypassed? Red Scare... I think that was wrong actually. I'll wait to see if anything happens. Because we did get Disney. What? We've re-announced our claims to America. What the hell? Oh! Okay, now that Arnold's kept the Pacific engagement in disastrous war, he can now hold elections and delegate power, knowing that the nation is stable and secure. However, most mainstream pro-intervention parties, such as Democrats, Republicans, and Progressives, have had to be illegalized, leading to mainstream candidates on the ballot. Cartoonist Representative Entrepreneur Walt Disney and his Vice President Howard Hughes of the National Visionary Party, and a myriad of smaller parties. With such a divided political scape and a nation on the brink of chaos, Arnold always has other options at his disposal. Put a provisional Supreme Court in charge. We're going to go with Disney. Nice. So we have pieced out the war right now, which I am fine with. It's possibly better that way right now. The Republicans have been elected. Does that not open Disney's route down here? Commando Duck versus... What the hell? We've had Disney... Okay. A new Disney production, once again, does what should have been done long ago and presents an amusing animated short for children to enjoy at the expense of the Constitutional Republic of America. It starts with Donald Duck humorously power-dropping into northern Florida, narrowly escaping being eaten by alligators. It then goes on to dodge Klan snipers, drawn as clear stereotypes of Southerners, before accidentally destroying an enemy naval base. Kids get in for free. Because why not? Propaganda expert. Of course he is. And if we want to get back to our territory for the time being. Right guys, I decided to go back and have a wee look and see if I could do anything different, but this is the way we're going. We've got Walt Disney here, we're good. We're now at peace for the time being, which does allow us to actually go ahead and sort some things out. Like, we get 6 civilian factories to do that, a wee bit of manpower. So a lot of nice wee national spirits we can do. Basically get our economy sorted and everything while the rest of America fights out. Don't know when this will open up, but we'll see. We also have this route here, which things to do with, well, Immigration Act. We can reform that, which could be quite interesting. Denounce race hatred. Then go down this route here, which I think is actually probably the way I'm going to go. Fund black education as well, hire black Americans, encourage integration, which I think is probably the right way to go for this. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. The next episode we'll start sorting out the nation. Anyways, until then, take care. Cheer bye. The now.